In the Sudanese Nations March, Seaports Corporation Sudan is one of the major means of the national economy. Seaports Corporation has the exclusive right to construct and develop the Sudanese ports and provide the first-class standard of port services. Port Sudan is founded in 1905, when the first marine vessel called to Port Sudan was in 1906. Then the port was officially opened by Khedive Abbas Hilmi in 1909. In 1974, Port Sudan was separated from the Sudan Railways to be an independent body directed by a board of directors. Since that time, according to the Act 90 issued in the 18th of March 1974. The vision of Seaports Corporation is based on an integrated, specialized, efficient, and outstanding ports to cope with the national economy transitions and to be more competitive in the port services. The mission of Seaports Corporation is to provide integrated port services efficiently according to the technological transitions in the maritime industry, with an effective operational system and capable and trustable staff for more secure and peaceful operations to meet the port users' needs and feed the national economy, besides the preservation of the national environment. The port operational services are based on the port function in providing the whole marine facilities beside the communication services, security, staff training, ship repair for the marine vessels and floating crafts, in addition to the firefighting and the provision of the electrical power supply, especially for the reefer containers on land. Seaports Corporation started to develop our port operations and services upon a long-term plan, meaning to improve the operational efficiency and capacity of the port, besides the setup of the infrastructures and the metadata structures, upon 3 phases. Phase 1 of Seaports Corporation started 1980, ended 1984, to exceed the port capacity from 2.5 million tons to 5.5 million annually. This phase was implemented in cooperation with the World Bank, where the main and the important features of the project were as follows. 1. The purchase of modern port equipments to update the port handling equipments. 2. The building of well-equipped maintenance workshops. The resurfacing of the port storage areas. 4. The improvement of the electrical supply beside fixing new lighting towers on the different port areas. 5th, the construction of new district electrical power stations on the quays. Phase 2 extended from 1984 to 1986 and aimed to exceed the port capacity from 5.5 million tons to 8.5 million tons per year. This phase had been also executed in cooperation with the World Bank and consists of 1. The import of new models of handling equipments and accessories. 2. The construction of the South Keys Container Terminal. 3. The construction of the Port Training Center to upgrade the manpower efficiency. The development of the information system with computer. Phase 3 proceeded between 1992 up to 2002. Since 1992, Seaports Corporation started to set up her own plan and her development projects by means of the port experts and her own financial abilities to exceed the port capacity from 8.5 million tons up to 12 million tons per year. The plan contained the import of the gantry cranes and the RTGs, the completion of the storage areas resurfacing. 3. The pre-qualification and operating of Usman Digna Port at Suakin. 4. The rehabilitation of the main key cranes. In the manpower consideration and the improvement of the work environment, a strategic plan started since 2003 in the light of the state approach for the comprehensive strategic plan. The quarterly strategic national plan was announced by 2003 to 2007 for the national transport sector. Seaports Corporation had her own quarterly strategic plan where the main objectives were: 1. To provide a sustainable and efficient port services according to the regional and global standards. 2. The import of modern handling equipment beside the implementation of a good maintenance system. 3. The best use of the available resources regarding the port infrastructure and the metadata structure in order to achieve the vertical and the horizontal development as planned. Port Sudan Main Quays, which is located for general cargo and bulk, consists of 14 berths with a whole area 1,663 meters long, where depths remain between 8.5 meters up to 10.7 meters, with total area 583,000 meters. To cope with the rapid transition of the ship's generation and capacities. The green port is founded to serve the dry bulk vehicles, general cargo, with total area 1,236 meters long, divided into 4 berths with 14.6 meters depth. Port Sudan South Keys is located for container handling and consists of 6 berths, 1,555 meters long and 10.7 up to 16 meters depth. The whole port area indicates to 1,890,000 meters. Al Khair Port is located for import and export of petroleum. The port consists of 1 berth, 310 meters long and depth up to 14.6 meters. Port of Osman Digna is located on Sawakin to serve general cargo and livestock export, besides the passenger services and the import of vehicles, cement, gas, and bitumen. The port consists of 9 berths, 782 meters long and depth between 6.5 meters up to 12 meters. Osef Harbor is founded especially to serve iron and metals export. It consists of 1 berth, 62 meters long, where depth 12 meters. Sheikh Ibrahim Harbor, which is under construction, is located for livestock and fish export, besides the vegetables and fruit export. The port, which is 24 kilometers south of Suakin, consists of 1 berth, 241 meters long and depth of 12 meters, and able to receive marine vessels of 300,000 tons on the ferry stage. In the dry ports, Saloum Dry Port, 18 kilometers west of Port Sudan, is located for the integrated logistics services and transshipment with total area 8 million square meters. Kosti Dry Port is located for the river delivery and re-delivery, besides the process of the export cargo. In the information technology, Seaports Corporation had a sufficient and updated information system coming in line with the global standard, where information flow is provided for the links of work in the container handling, daily work, and the ship movement, the cargo delivery, the financial and managerial procedures. To cope with the international port operations, Seaports Corporation is committed with the Philippine company ICTSI to assist in operating the South Keys and improve the container terminal output. At the same time of the signature of the contract between the Philippine company ICTSI, Seaports Corporation issued an initial contract with the French company CMA CGM regarding the transshipment ship services. Regional Maritime Training Center is founded for consultancy and training in a partnership with the Arab Maritime Academy, Egypt, to develop human resources and to run the necessary port studies and researches. On the undergoing projects, the stacking area of the container terminal at South Keys witnessed a resurfacing to achieve more capacity on the storage areas. Berth 2 at Al Khair Port is under construction with 500 meters long, 19 meters depth to berth petroleum tankers up to 150,000 tons. On the future projects, a new container terminal on port of Osman Digna at Swagin will be constructed with two berths, 293 meters and 346 meters length, where depths remain between 13 to 14.5 meters to serve ships of 100,000 tons. A berth of 241 meters long will be constructed within phase 2 of Sheikh Ibrahim Harbour to serve livestock and agricultural products, where depth indicates 12 meters to berth ships of 35,000 tons. Seaports Corporation play a big role in the social responsibility by feeding the central government financially in the light of the national obligations, regardless of the self-finance of Seaports Corporation to her consecutive port development projects. On the other hand, Seaports Corporation remain in support and in cooperation financially with the Red Sea state in all the social initiatives. In most cases, the Seaports Corporation remain an effective economical body in Sudan, beside its extended and fruitful relations with the regional and international maritime societies.